You might not realize it, but Martin Luther King Jr. School in Portland was one of the very first schools in the country named after the slain civil rights leader. And as KGW's Catherine Cook and photojournalist Kurt Austin show us, it wouldn't have happened without a group of students who wanted to leave a legacy.
Yeah, I remember running through this hallway.
Rhonda Childs takes things slower these days, savoring every step.
It's just so surreal. It really is. My 6th grade class was upstairs.
She marvels at time.
Up the stairs, that way.
Rhonda grew up, but her school,
boy, just to remember,
stayed young.
But see, I'm not old, I'm seasoned.
It was 1968.
Age is a state of mind, not a state of being.
Rhonda was a 6th grader at what was then Highland School in Northeast Portland.
Ooh, that was a long time ago. 211 was my 6th grade class. Yeah, I went up these stairs.
Up the stairs and back in time.
I remember what my 6th grade class is because my teacher was Mr. Helm. I love Mr. Helm.
That's the thing about names. You remember the ones that matter most to you. It's why Rhonda, her classmates, and teachers set out to give Highland School a new name.
And we want to do something in memoriam of them that will last for a long time.
What we wanted the legacy of the school to be. You know, the history and what we want the kids to stand for. You know, the things that Dr. Martin Luther King stood for.
I have a dream.
And the things he died for.
He was assassinated on April 4th, and they petitioned the school board and got approval on April 24th.
A petition to rename this place Martin Luther King Jr. School.
What he has done, people will respect the school more.
It was a long debate. You know, it was just a bunch of, you know, I can remember, you know, flyers and memos and, meetings in the cafeteria.
But most of all, Rhonda remembers the day Mr. Helm gave them the news.
He said, we got the name change. And the whole class just erupted, you know, because we didn't think it was going to happen.
Students made paper signs, covered up the old Highland School.
What they did those 50 years ago,
they had an official renaming ceremony that
is not lost on Principal Jill Sage.
To put his name on this building is a lot, and it's a lot of responsibility, and we all take it very seriously.
I was part of the class that originally named it Martin Luther King.
Especially 8th grader Lamar Warren.
Nice to meet you too, sweetie.
He thinks of Dr. King's legacy every day.
Like, without him, we probably still wouldn't be equal. Me and you probably wouldn't be talking right now.
A sobering thought, but one Lamar prevails over with action.
I just show the kindness and respect to everybody, even if they don't always give it back. No one's better than anyone else. That's kind of what I have in my mindset.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Shamika Owens shares that same mindset. As PTA president here, it's carried her.
I'm grateful to be a part of the community building that's continuing to happen. And with Dr. King being the nucleus of that.
A lot has changed around here in 50 years. Home values, neighbors, expectations. Shamika says through it all, those who claim this school, this home, have found a way to come together.
That is the dream, like coming to fruition. Not just keeping the dream alive, but the dream starting to become true.
It's part of Dr. King's legacy and Shamika's.
Yeah.
Her mother made sure of it.
Oh, yes.
Now,
and love you. I'm grateful to be able to see my grandbabies here.
It's Shamika's turn to pass it on.
Hey, honey.
When her daughters hear the name Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.,
That's pretty cool, huh? Isn't that pretty cool?
they'll know it's more than just the name of their school.
And I've seen the promised land.
He's a man of God.
He was a man of God. That's true.
They'll know why.
And he really loved people too, huh? Yeah, kind of like you.
In Northeast Portland,
That's pretty cool.
Catherine
And
Cook,
how you get to be a part of helping
KGW News.
make sure that more people know his message, even in his absence. How cool is that? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah.
What a beautiful story, especially today. The school is planning a community celebration in April, commemorating the 50-year anniversary of renaming the school after Dr. King.